Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the United Uncle. We meet again as we are talking about Manchester United. Today's topic, we're discussing about the game between Manchester United and Brighton, which is being played on Sunday. Before I start, I've seen a lot of people are watching my content. A lot of people are liking my content, but just remember to subscribe is free. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to share. The more you subscribe, the more my content reaches a lot of people, the more the channel grows. So please help me so that I also be able to improve my content. As I start, Brighton has been a very difficult team to play against. We've played a lot of games with Brighton which were not very good recently. I think we've won once in the last 3 or so games against Brighton. But talking about Brighton, their away record recently has not been very good. And their last 5 games in total, they've managed to draw 4 and win 1. Brighton are on number 10 with 31 points as of recording this video. Us were number 13 with 26 points. So automatically it becomes a must win because we are 5 points behind Brighton, 5 points behind top 10. Who knew that in January Manchester United will be 5 points behind top 10? Things change. It's not good news for us, but we'll do well. We believe we found the right coach. Brighton are coached by a young guy, Hasler. He's a very good guy. He's good, very good philosophy, very good tactics. He's following from his predecessors, which is Deserbi, and who went to Marseille, and also Graham Potter. Now he's coaching West Ham. He was taken from Brighton and he went to Chelsea, but at Chelsea it didn't work well. But they've got a certain type of play, a certain style. They maintain the ball, possession football, high passing football. We can call it even total football. Brighton plays a wonderful soccer. They've also got a very scary lineup if we want to compare man to man Brighton's players. The last lineup when Brighton played against Ipswich, the match, and they won that match, they had Pedro, Mitoma, Beliba, Ayari, O'Reilly, Adingra, Estupinan, Webster, Van Heck, Veltman, and the keeper, Verbergren. Yeah, something like that. It's Dutch, it's difficult to pronounce, but I think you know the keeper of Brighton. So please don't come at me in the comment section. Pronunciation is difficult for everyone. That's a very strong lineup. That's a very formidable lineup. I'm also scared for Brighton. Brighton, they play nice, but for us, it's supposed to be a must win. Supposed to be a must win. The coach also was asked about what's wrong with our team. He just said we think we have the wrong profile of players. So in other words, he's saying you've got the wrong players who suits the system. But for me, I think it's just a polite approach, polite answer, a diluted answer to just say we don't have good talented players. Most people believe if you play for Manchester United, automatically you wear that jersey. It means you are very good. But the way I'm seeing the league now, the way I'm seeing the Premier League, there's a lot of very good teams. I watched soccer, Brentford versus Liverpool. Liverpool won that match, but Brentford were coming. I've seen Brentford playing Man City. That team is very good. I've also watched the Villa game. Villa is also very good. We see how Nottingham is doing. We've seen how Newcastle is doing. Even Bournemouth. Newcastle were beaten by Bournemouth. These teams are very good. They are playing, and all those teams are fighting to be in the top 6. And us, we're down there at number 13. It's going to be very difficult for us. It's going to be very, very difficult for us to be in the, what do you call it? To be in the top 10. So we need to do well. We need to do well. We need to play well so that we win that game. Amorim also, he was worried that most players, they don't, what do you call it? They are not able to play consecutive games like Uyukate, Maimo. He's worried about those players, that they are not able to play consecutive games. That's why he substituted them earlier. He felt that some players were a bit tired. And also is worried about the Rangers game. He wants to win the Rangers game. The Rangers game is our next Europa game. So he believes that if we can win that game, automatically we qualify in the top 8. By qualifying in the top 8, it means we don't need to play those extra games. We don't need to play those extra playoff games by being in the top 8. So he talked also about the Rangers game. Amorim was very honest that the media also, you focus on the player instead of focusing on the tactics, instead of focusing on the next game, what we are doing. You focus on certain players. If the coach substitute, it's like it's a problem. Why did I substitute this? But everything is got a target, is a tactic. There's a reason for doing everything you do. So he's trying to talk also to the media that, no, don't focus on players. Just check the tactics and ask us about the tactics of the game. He is also worried that Manchester United were playing too much transition. We're playing transition soccer. We're playing transition soccer. We don't maintain the ball. We don't keep possession. He's worried about the profile of the players, but he's saying you continue to push until they play the soccer which is comfortable with. But otherwise, we should win that game. We're playing at Old Trafford. We should make it a tribute for Denis. We should make it a tribute for him. We need to win for him that game. And also by winning, we reduce the gap between us and the top 10, and we go on position 11. But a loss, imagine, it's now 8 points between us and Brighton. How are we going to manage to overtake them? Because we no longer have got a game against Brighton. So it's one team which will be difficult to overtake. It's one team which will be difficult to pass. As of lineup, the lineup which I'm thinking is going to go with, the goalkeeper is going to go with Onana. The back three is going to go with Delete. Euro is be out. Euro is a difficult game. I don't think he will start. You're going to start with the Delete. We've seen the partnership of Delete, Harry, and Martinez. It has done well. I'm sure he's going to, if there's no one with a knock or no one injured, he's going to play those three. Then the wing backs, left wing, right wing, he's going to play Mazraoui, and the other one is going to play Dalot. Because Dalot, he'll be finished his suspension. As you know, he was given a red card. So Dalot, we expect him to be fresh and ready for this game. Defensive midfield, I'll give it to Kobe, and the other one I'll give it to Gate. I believe Kobe is right. Kobe Collier is ripe and ready to play. He's ripe and ready to start a match. We can rest Maimo. Maino, there's something about him which is lacking. He's a good player, but he needs to know that you need to be active. You need to be fast. It's like he's too skillful, just in a lazy way. He slows the game. It's his type of soccer. It's nice. It's needed when you want to delay people. But if you want to win a match, I don't know. I prefer Kobe. Kobe has got a certain approach, a fastness. The problem is he's a young player. So sometimes it's difficult to put these young players. It might be a problem. Then also attacking mid, obvious. The first one need to be Ahmad, Ivorian Messi. Ahmad, you partner the captain. Those two, Zena start. And number 9, I want to put it Joshua Zeski. We've been crying for him to start. We want the coach to give him at least a run of games, knowing that even if I make a mistake today, I'm playing next week. Even if I make a mistake again, I'm playing next week. I want to give him also a run of games. So I believe that is the team we should start. But the coach will see otherwise. Whoever plays, we're going to support. So that is Onana, Delit, Makaya, Martinez, Mazarawi, Dalot, Kobe, Ukate, Ahmad, Bruno, Zeski. So as for my predictions, I predict that Manchester United will win 2 and Brighton will score 1. We won't be able to keep a clean sheet. Brighton will be coming. Onana is going to try to save us, but eventually Brighton will score. So that's how I see it. It's a must-win game. It's a must-win, nothing more. We need to win against Brighton. We need to win in the Europa League against the Rangers. Just a tribute to Denis Law. I don't think I've left anything about the coach. The coach was just praising the players. He was told players they want to go. Anthony, Rashford, he just said, I'm focusing on the game. He want to keep all his players. But it's another diplomatic answer. You can't say, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. But you just say you want to keep all his players. So wish Ruben well, wish the team well, and please don't forget to subscribe. This is United Uncle. We'll meet again tomorrow when we are talking about our win. I thank you.